What's new this month at Rogers Railroad Junction? Backed by popular demand, Athearn is out with another release of SDP-45 diesels in their Genesis line. Encouraged by the speedy sellout of their first production run, Athearn ordered another batch from its manufacturing partners, and these gleaming beauties are just now arriving in our store. Built with many road-specific and even unit-specific details, such as a more modern loop-style cut lever on one end of a particular locomotive number, Athearn has once again set the standard for realism. Operating rooftop beacons, vents and exhaust stacks for the onboard steam generator, separate exhaust fans and see-through grill work, and even icebreaker bars for knocking pesky icicles off of tunnel portals and preserving the windows in your Vistadome cars. Does anybody else suddenly feel a draft in here? Also available in Great Northern, Erie Lackawanna, Conrail, and VMV Leasing, which were actually ex-Conrail units, so they're really kind of the same as, well, you get the picture. Then there's 10,000-gallon oil tanks from Red Caboose Hobbies. Built with freestanding grab irons, blackened metal wheels, metal knuckle couplers, and full underbody detail, these precision models represent some of the earliest rail cars to employ welded construction on a large scale. Cars which, in many ways, paved the path to modern rail safety and design standards. Also new in the rolling stock department this month, a pair of offerings from KD, namely 50-foot PS1 boxcars and 50-ton offset coal hoppers. Featuring full brake rigging, see-through wire mesh catwalks, wire-formed grab irons, blackened metal wheels, realistic loads and operating doors, where applicable, and KD's number 2100 scale metal couplers. KD's commitment to quality shines through with these workhorse freight haulers of the 1950s and 60s. Returning to the realm of motive power, Broadway Limited is out with SW1500 diesel switchers. Introduced in the summer of 1966, the venerable Crud, as railroad employees affectionately referred to it, set the standard for switching locomotives with its 1,500 horsepower rating, a standard which holds even to this day within the MP15 series locomotives that the SW1500 spawned. Delivered by Broadway, complete with their award-winning Paragon 2 integrated sound and control system, working Mars lights, back EMF motor control, and a gear ratio specifically designed for switching all lend themselves to a level of realism unparalleled across the model railroading hobby. And then there's 50-foot outside brace plug door boxcars from Athearn's Ready to Roll lineup. With body-mounted McHenry couplers, RP25 metal wheels, separately applied detail parts, and optimized weighting, prototypical paint schemes and 70-ton roller-bearing trucks complete the effect. Fully assembled and ready to run right out of the box, as the name would tend to imply. And turning to our Good Things Come in Small Packages department, Cato is making waves with a pair of offerings in N-scale. First off, SD70 ACE diesels of the Union Pacific's Heritage Fleet. An evolution of EMD's SD70 Mac family, ACE units first began rolling off the factory floor at LaGrange back in 2004, and have since found homes with most major common carrier railroads in North America. But in the interest of equal opportunity for all, Cato is also representing GE this month with ES44AC GEVO series locomotives. Known for possessing a 12-cylinder engine block that produces just as much horsepower as its 16-cylinder counterparts, the GEVO was the first 6-axle locomotive to meet or exceed Tier 2 emission standards. In both cases, these locomotives are built by Cato with a powerful 5-pole motor with dual brass flywheels, directional headlights, ditch lights, and number boards, magnetic couplers, and are DCC ready, being pre-configured to accept a train control system's K1D4 plug-and-play decoder. Turning back to Athern, our N-scale department gets even larger this month with center flow cement hoppers. Built with photo-etched metal roof walks and round or trough-style roof hatches, depending on prototype, these 100-ton capacity bulk haulers are a common sight on mainline rails across America. Additionally, Athern is also adding to its N-scale offerings with Bethgon coal porters. No, not that coal porter. Essentially an update to the traditional rotary dump coal gondola, the Freight Car America Corporation brought this classic design into the 21st century, utilizing high-strength aluminum construction and a rounded bottom that reduced tare weight while increasing capacity and lowered the center of gravity to create a more efficient and stable design. Featuring optimized weighting, machined metal wheels, and a highly reflective finish for that authentic aluminum look. And finally, we have 60-foot GSC flat cars from BLMA. Built by the General Steel Castings Company starting in the mid-1950s, thousands of these utilitarian cars were delivered to American railroads over a period of several decades. Employed in everything from hotshot piggyback service to maintenance of way operations, these steel-framed cars are some of the most ubiquitous in modern memory. Featuring a die-cast metal frame set at prototypical height, magnetic knuckle couplers and factory-installed train-line air hoses are all part of the package. And that's just a small taste of what's in store at Central California's most complete model railroad store. So drop on by and see what else is new this month at Rogers Railroad Junction today.